La Roja are yet again set to blend youth with experience as they aim to win their fourth continental crown this summer. The most recent golden generation of Spanish football has officially passed. With Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba having left the national team set up for good, the last dregs of one of the greatest international sides of all time have disappeared. But that doesn't mean La Roja are without talent. The most recent Nations League winners reached the semi-finals of Euro 2020 with a side that combined youth with experience, and though Luis Enrique has since moved on, his replacement, Luis de la Fuente, has maintained that philosophy since taking over the reins. They will face a fight to make it out of their group, however, having been drawn alongside defending European champions Italy and fellow Nations League finalists Croatia, and thus de la Fuente could not afford any missteps when it came to selecting his team for the trip to Germany. But who will make Spain's Euro 2024 squad? Today the 90-minute matchup presents to you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like for this video. Goalkeepers. Unai Simon was installed as Spain's starting goalkeeper ahead of the delayed Euro 2020, and has kept the role ever since, though he is now coming under strong pressure from David Raya, whose improved performances for Arsenal could yet earn him the #1 shirt in Germany. Meanwhile, with Kepa Arrizabalaga and Robert Sanchez having fallen out of favor at club level for Real Madrid and Chelsea, respectively, opening the door for uncapped Real Sociedad keeper Alex Ramiro to become third choice. Defenders. Despite moving to the Saudi Pro League, Aymeric Laporte remains first choice at the back for Spain, and looks set to be partnered by Real Sociedad's Robin Lenormand in Germany. The fullback positions also look settled, with Alejandro Grimaldo set to be rewarded for his superb season at Bayer Leverkusen with a starting role on the left, while Dani Carvajal remains ahead of Tottenham's Pedro Porro in the pecking order on the right, with the Spurs man not even making the provisional squad. There is space for Barcelona teenager Pau Cubarsí, though, who earned his first senior call-up for the March friendlies against Colombia and Brazil after impressing following his breakthrough in Catalonia. Midfielders. There's no question who Spain's best player is heading into the Euros, with Rodri remaining the most impressive defensive midfielder in the game right now as he bosses central areas for Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, while also popping up with an occasional important goal. Pedri, who could also offer so much if he can stay healthy. His Barca teammate Fermin Lopez may also get a look, while Fabian Ruiz could be rewarded for a series of impressive showings for former Spain boss Luis Enrique at Paris Saint-Germain. Forwards. Lamine Yamal has been, quite comfortably, the best young player in Europe this season, but like so many Barcelona starlets, will need to see his game time managed. Still, he figures to be a must-start if fit. Alvaro Morata will likely have the central role nailed down, meanwhile, but there are questions to answer on the left-hand side of the forward line. Dani Olmo can certainly play out wide, but is at his most effective slightly tucked in. That would seem to open up space for Nico Williams, who has improved immensely for Athletic Club this season. Ferran Torres will perhaps get a look, too, as he's provided some timely goals for Barca this season, and could be a strong option off the bench. Jose Perez was a surprise inclusion following a solid season at Real Betis. Expected starting lineup. De la Fuente has kept his cards close to his chest in choosing his best squad, and there seems to only be a few constants in the lineup. If he is fit, Yamal will certainly start, as will Martin Zubimendi, Rodri, and Carvajal. Outside of that, though, there are no absolute guarantees. The system is clear, though. The manager is almost certain to play some variation of a 4-3-3, with a recognized midfield trio and fairly standard attacking setup. The expected starting lineup with France's 4-3-3 formation includes Unai Simon, Carvajal, Lenormand, Laporte, Grimaldo, Rodri, Zubimendi, Fabian Ruiz, Yamal, Morata, Olmo. Notable absentees. Spain will be without two key players for the tournament. Gavi would be certain to play almost every minute, but an ACL tear, sustained on Spain duty in October, will see him sit it out. Fellow La Masia graduate, Alejandro Bald, who figured to challenge starting left-back spot, is also out after undergoing surgery on a serious muscle tear in January. The two biggest snubs are Pedro Porro and Pau Torres, who were among the best defenders in the Premier League in 2023-24.